The waiting period. The waiting period can be absolutely torturous for most of you because we don't know whether we're going to get the relationship. We are dwelling in doubts and fear. We at times spiral. So what can we do during this period of time, and what can we do to stay focused, not spiral, and know that our manifestation is already ours, our relationship is already ours, our SP is already ours? That's what we're going to talk about today, guys. Hi everyone, I am Caroline. I'm a coach here at Create Your Future. For my credential, I am a certified hypnotherapist and a neurolinguistic practitioner, as well as EFT and tapping. We give away a free course. You can find the description in the box below. Amanda wrote it. It's a really, really powerful course on how to find your blocks and overcome them fast. All right, guys. So I'm going to talk about the waiting period, and I'm going to talk about a success story. So I had a recurring theme this week, and I know a lot of you are experiencing the same thing, is that waiting period where you do your work, you do your manifestation, you do the scripting, meditation, visualization, sets at night. You get discipline, or so you think, and then you check the 3D and your manifestation is not here, your SP is not here, you're not claimed, you're not in that relationship. So what is going on? Why is this happening? Well, what's happening is what happens between the time you do your work. You know, the mental diet, you need to stay on it most of the time. It has to become your dominant belief, your dominant truth. So it has to become like a natural state. So when you say your affirmations, when you repeat your affirmations, you know, we talk about saying them robotically, which is fine. However, if you have a dominant thought that is the exact opposite, where, let's say in the instance of a specific person, you do believe that you're never chosen, you are never the priority, you're not in a relationship, you are not claimed by your SP to be their one. So that creates a state that, you know, that state is your dominant belief. So if that is not overthrown by the new belief that you are claimed, that you are in the relationship, then that will take over during the in-between time that you do your work. So how do we do this? Well, there is a moment where you just do not repeatedly say your affirmations without, you know, just like this. You repeat them with a feeling attached. You become your affirmations. You are your affirmations. So it's not only I am my person's favorite person. I am my person's love of their life. I am in a committed, exclusive relationship. I am, you know, married, whatever it is that you want. I'm pregnant. All the beautiful things that I hear all the time that you guys want. So when you say those things, deep down, please take the time to close your eyes and really feel inside, deep down, what is it that you believe? Do you believe that you are not in control, that an external power is in control, and it's up to that power, if you're disciplined enough, that the power may grant you your manifestation? If that's your belief, then you might be waiting a very long time. You have to remember that you are one consciousness incarnated right now in this body, and you are experiencing this life as a human right now, but your consciousness is the operant power. That's why we call it the God of your reality, meaning that in your quantum bubble, your 3D reality, only you have the power to call the shots, to decide, right, to make the decisions. So when you are in a place where you beg, You beg the universe, you beg that power to grant you your manifestation. Then you give your power away. You're forgetting how it's working. The law of assumption states clearly that you are the God of your own reality. And in your reality, you are the only one with free will. So you have to really integrate this belief and understand once and for all, I am the God of my reality. I am the one who calls the shots, who gets to create in my 3D, my 3D reality. What I see is just a projection from my consciousness. And in my quantum bubble, I'm the only one who gets to decide. So all of us are a little God, and all of us have our own realities, and we all live, parallelly, in a parallel way from each other. So in yours, it's you. So you don't beg. You don't wait for this external power to give it to you. It's you. It's you. So you have to make that decision. So when you feel that anxiety because you're waiting, you are forgetting that the power is yours. All right, I want to read a quote from Neville Goddard in his book, and it says, "Stop begging and claim yourself to be that which you decide to be. Do this and you will jump from your crippled world into the world of freedom." The world of freedom is the world where you have your, manifestations. You have your desires. What it is that you want is yours for you to enjoy. So when you do say your affirmations, linked to your affirmation, that feeling that yes, you are the God of your reality, so you get to take on the role that you want to be. So let's say, I want to be the girlfriend of this specific person. If I do repeat for, a certain period of time, every single day, my affirmations, hoping and begging that the external power hears me and that the power will grant me my manifestation, I am delaying the whole thing maybe forever, right? I need to really understand that, yes, I am the God of my reality. So the way you do it, in the morning when you wake up, you do say a bunch of general affirmations that everything is getting better and better. Everything is getting easier and easier. Everything is working out in my favor. My day is unfolding even better than I thought it would. And when you do that, you also remind yourself, I am the only one with free will in my reality. I am the only one who gets to decide, to choose what everybody in my reality does and feel. So you remind yourself. You have to integrate that belief. That way, when you do your affirmations, this will, your affirmations will become your dominant belief. Not the belief that you're rejected, because now you understand that the rejection story is a story that you have created and that you believe in. But when you believe it, and you believe that it's, you can be rejected unless you enjoy being rejected, then once again, you're giving your power away. You're not using your power, which is who you are. So you're denying yourself. You're denying who you are in reality as a consciousness incarnated in this human body. So you go back to, to the principle. Before targeting precisely what it is that you want, you need to have that foundation where you talk to yourself and really ingrain in your brain, in your body, that's it, that's who I am. I am the one in control here. So if I want to be the girlfriend, if I want to be in a committed relationship, if I want to be the boyfriend and be in a committed relationship, if I want to be the millionaire, if I want to be, the CEO of this company, if I want to be the owner of this fancy car, you have to carry yourself as if. You have to attach that feeling to your affirmations and really embody those affirmations. There's a difference between you have to believe, because we always tell you, you don't have to believe, but you have to affirm enough where you walk as if, you imagine the feeling, you attach the feeling to the affirmations in order to make it push out. There are circumstances in my life that pop up once in a while with specific people, and with them, I'm comfortable enough to, when I recognize that, we're going the wrong direction, I can immediately re-gear, my thoughts and affirm to go the direction I want to go. And I see results the same day, within the hour. So for other people with whom you have a bigger rejection story, which has to do with your self-concept, as always, meaning like, okay, relationships never really work for me, people are never really interested in me, I'm never the number one choice, then that has really nothing to do with the person you want to be in a relationship with, but it has to do with the story of where you stand in the equation. So, since you are the God of your reality, you are the director, the writer of your movie, why not put yourself, your character, in the front line of the stage? Yeah, you're the star of the movie. So the star gets what? Well, you decide what the star gets, and you then, in your mind, attract that feeling and act as if. So when you say your affirmations out loud or in your mind, that feeling is attached to those affirmations, and it gets pushed out, much faster. That's it. That's just the process. So I wanted to talk about one of my clients' success stories. It's a woman, and she really wanted to manifest a person for marriage. She wanted this person to notice her. She wanted this person to fall in love with her, and she wanted to be married. She just had a huge, fantasy about them, where they would live, how they would live, the kind of lifestyle they would have. And so she scripted it all out, and she was saying her affirmations, but the affirmations were doing as a chore, So she had a long list, like every day. So at first I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna have to, say this, do this meditation, do this visualization. Then I'm gonna say 3 sets, so many times a day, of affirmations for a certain period of time. And she had this, and she wrote it out in her calendar for all the days to come. And it was driving her crazy, and she was tense about it. And when I looked at her list, I said, well, listen, I have a question. If your list is good for today, fine, but what would that same list be good for in 6 months from now? You shouldn't have to say that same list in 6 months from now, because hopefully, if you do it correctly, everything will be pushed out, and by then you will be way on your way with this relationship. So why drain yourself about having to repeat? And so, that list, that idea of a chore had to be removed. It had to be removed. I wanted her to take this, it was like a big burden that she put on herself, on her shoulder. So you put this on the side, and then, be a little lighter about it. And it has to be more fun, more like a game. It's the game of life. Life should be fun. Life should be enjoyable. Life should not be this burden. So you have to do chore in order to get what you want. No, calm down. And then, because, with her list, then it's an infinite waiting game. So I said, you calm down, you breathe, and now you think how it would feel to be in this relationship and to have the lifestyle. How does it feel to be the girlfriend, to be the boyfriend, to be the wife, to be the husband? How does it feel? Dwell on that feeling, and now you attach that feeling to your affirmations when you say those affirmations. And with the repetition, those affirmations are, thoughts that you send out into the universe. They attract more alike thoughts, and with this momentum, they become beliefs, and the beliefs becomes a truth much faster, because now you have that feeling attached with. You already know how it feels like. You already, have a simulation, if you want, of how life can really be in your mind, and it can be pushed out. It can be pushed out much faster. And all this is supported by your belief that you already know that you are the God of your own reality. Just like Neville said, you do not beg anymore. You do not beg anymore. There's nothing to beg, because there's no external force. It's you. I was going to look for that sentence again, but now I closed the book. Anyways, it's the same thing as I said earlier. All right, so you focus on your belief that you know for a fact that you're the one calling the shots, and everything that's being pushed out in your reality comes from your stories, your inner conversations, your inner belief and truth. Then you come up with your affirmations, and you attach a feeling to it to make it come much faster. There's no waiting game anymore. It's not, a chore you have to do on a daily basis in order to get something. It's who you are. You become your affirmations in your mind before you sit in your 3D reality. So to go back to our success story, my client focused on her affirmations with the feeling linked to it. And she really, really dwelled on that. And when she was saying her affirmations, she was not really capable of seeing anything in her mind. She was not really capable of visualizing, but she was capable of feeling it. Feeling, what it would be like to be in a relationship, what it would be like to live together, what it would be like, how natural it would be to be claimed by that specific person. So right there we have a difference in the way we say the affirmations. Now, I'm not saying that robotic affirmations don't work, because obviously it works for some people, but I'm talking to those who have been struggling with the weight, and they are getting, some of you are getting desperate of doing all that work and feeling that you are disciplined with all the work you're doing, but the manifestation is not here and you're still waiting. So that's where I, like to attach the feeling, and to really go deeper in the fact that, yes, I am saying my affirmation, I am this person, and I'm feeling it. That's how I would walk around if I were that, that person. So that's exactly what my client did. And within 3 weeks of doing so, again, it doesn't matter. Maybe for you, it will work today. Some of you will work in 3 days, others, it depends. I don't know. I'm not in your head, and I don't know how, far you are with you understanding that you are the power here. You are the God of your reality. So, it all depends on where you are in that work. But when you are in this state of belief, okay, I do believe it's all up to me. I do believe I'm calling the shots, and I am that person that I want to be having this, that, and that, right? Well, within 3 weeks, her SP came forth, and out of the blue, I mean, really out of the blue, because they were, I'm not gonna say he was ghosting her, but he was very distant, and there was no sign of a relationship anywhere near, her present or her future. And he came forth out of the blue. He said he wanted to talk to her. They met up, and he declared his love. I mean, she was absolutely, she couldn't believe it, because a lot of the things he said were exactly the words that she was affirming. So now, that was a few months ago, and now they're moving in together. They still have two places, but they are spending all their nights together, at one place or the other place, and they're talking about getting a place together. So, she completely turned around that situation. And if she can do it, I know you guys can do it too. You can do it too. You just have to bring forth the fact that, yes, it's all up to me. I'm the God of my own reality. I'm the one who gets to choose, no one else. I don't need to beg. I don't need to give away my power. And I am this person. So you stay disciplined with your affirmation, but you bring those two elements into it. That way, that would become your dominant belief, which is going to overturn the story of rejection. All right. Talking about affirmations, I still have on the website, you can check them out, a long list of affirmation tracks with all kind of topics. So these are very good because you can repeat after me, and in the tracks I say my specific person or my person. You can replace this with the first name of the person of do you want to manifest? Or if you are manifesting a relationship from scratch, I know a lot of you have been asking about that, then you just say my person, my specific person. And the universe will bring you will manifest the perfect person for you that will be just as you want them to show up. So they are tracks that last between 10 to 20 minutes. I think I have one or two that are all the way to 25 minutes, but they're not that long. And I said a sentence once, then there is a break. You get to say it. When you say it, get into it. Get into the words you are pronouncing. Get into the feeling of what it is that you're saying. And know this is who you are. When you affirm, this is who you are. This is your self-concept. That's the definition of the self-concept. Who are you? I am the girlfriend of this person, my specific person. Or I'm the boyfriend of my specific person, right? But you become it. So you attach the feeling. You don't beg. You don't wait for the external power to grant it. You accept it with open arms, because you know the moment you send it out, it will manifest in your life. That's how it works. You just need to believe it once and for all. You need to integrate this inside of you. All right, guys, I hope I was clear. Until next Sunday, you have a beautiful week. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and thank you for all the beautiful comments. Please also, if you have any suggestions or any other topic you want me to talk about, just put them underneath in the comments. All right, guys, take care. Bye.